Well, good evening, everybody, or good afternoon. It is Friday, and we're back on the porch. The other day, we were singing songs about heaven, and the impetus for that concert was that John Prine song he wrote about when I get to heaven. I'm going to shake God's hand. I'm going to thank Him for more blessings than one man can stand. Then I'm going to get me a guitar and start a rock and roll band. Check into a swell hotel. Ain't life grand? And then I'm going to get a cocktail, vodka and ginger ale. Gonna smoke a cigarette that's 9 miles long. Gonna kiss that pretty girl on the tilt-a-whirl. 'Cause this old man is coming to town. And then he says all the things he's gonna do in heaven. And this week, it was kind of a sad week. We lost several friends to COVID, several of our neighbors, and I'm thinking when I get to heaven, I'm going to walk around and look for all those people I used to know. And I'm going to wish them well, and then we'll get a cocktail, vodka and ginger ale. And so that made me think about the problem with COVID when people pass is we don't really have the ways that we used to have to say goodbye and to comfort each other, to be with each other. And this week, our little friend Charles Miller, Dr. Charles Miller, who's a bona fide Cajun, 96 years old, and grew up on a farm in Cajun country of Louisiana on Bayou Teche, and with an outhouse and a battery-operated radio. Eventually got himself to graduate from Louisiana State University with a PhD in agriculture, one of them cultures. Went around the world and helped people grow food. Amazing man. And his kind of claim to fame for us was he was the county agent for 35 years, that he was the advisor to the Avery Island farmers. Avery Island is the McElhenney people who make Tabasco sauce. So Charles was kind of the guy that helped with the Tabasco sauce in our mind. And I was talking to his son this week, and I said, when people in Southern culture and hillbilly culture die, they always sing this song. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Always kind of a comforting song for the people that I grew up with. And I told Ken, this Charles' son, I said, maybe in Louisiana they say goodbye with this song. Oh, just a closer walk with thee. Grant, Jesus, hear my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Dear Lord, Lord, let it be. keep me from our home. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk with thee. So in New Orleans, they might say goodbye that way. Or on Bourbon Street, they might sing I went down to St. James Infirmary, saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so cool, so fine, so fair. Bring out 16 horses, bring out your rub-tied hack, 17 miles to the graveyard. My baby, she never come back. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever now she may be, she can search that whole world over and never find another like me. I went down to St. James Infirmary, saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table, so long and cool and fair, so long and cool and fair. So Bourbon Street might say goodbye that way. And I said, I don't know what they do in Cajun country, but I know that Charles's favorite song when we were there was about pulling the pirogue down the bayou. And wasn't long ago we played for Charles on his 95th birthday. And he got up and danced. Couldn't go bad from that. Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go. Me oh my oh. Gonna go the pirogue down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Gonna have a little fun down on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my share of me oh. Pick guitar, feel fragile, and be gay oh. Son of a gun, gonna have a little fun down on the bayou. Tippy-do, Fontano, the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dressed in style, go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have a little fun down on the bayou. This is for you, Charles. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my share of me oh. Pick guitar, feel fragile, and be gay oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have a little fun down on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have a little fun down on the bayou. Aye. So Charles, I'm sure you're up in heaven with your beautiful bride, and I hope that you can hear that and maybe do a little of that dance for us. The other person we lost this week is my friend Dean. You may have seen Dean come to visit from Kansas and play. He's a musician, and his wife died this week from COVID. She had some pre-existing conditions, and it was sad, and I won't be there to sing for her. But maybe she can hear one of her favorites was Well, some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. Said I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Oh, how glad and happy when we meet. I'll fly away. No more cold iron shackles on our feet. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Thank you. So, when I get to heaven, I'm going to look around. I'm going to look up my old friends, look up our neighbors, John Minich, look up Larry, and see if we can get a cocktail, and maybe find a cigarette that's 9 miles long. I've never smoked one, but that sounds like a good one to start with. And I'm going to look up my dad. And if you came to the storytellers, you know that the last song I remember my dad singing was this one. And if I get to heaven, I'm going to look him up and I'm going to make him sing this one for me. Precious memories, how they linger, how they'll ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the evening, precious sacred scenes unfold. Precious Father, loving Mother, fly across the lonely years. Oh, the home scenes of my childhood in fond memory appears. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever flood my soul. In the stillness of the evening, precious memories unfold. And I'm sure when I find him, he'll be there with my mother. And this week I was thinking back about when I had patients and somebody would lose a family member, the question that I would ask them is, do you believe in heaven? And they would say yes, and I said, do you believe that they're there? And if they said yes, then it was so much easier for them to think about it. And what I told them is that as soon as our loved one passes and they go to heaven, they're going to be happy, they're going to know everything, they're going to see everything and be content. And we are sad here, but what we do at this point is then we try to live our lives so that when our time comes, we'll go to heaven too. And it can be sad thinking about being separated for, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years maybe from your parents. And it seems like such a long time. But if we end up in heaven with them, the minute we get there, we're going to realize that we have eternity to enjoy each other. And then 2 years, 10 years, 25 years, 50 years is going to seem like a blink of an eye. So we need to kind of organize our lives so that we're going to go there and be with the Lord and be with our people. My mother liked this song. She used to play it on the dulcimer, actually. I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this wearisome road. There'll be no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. I'm going home, no more to roam, just to go ain't over Jordan. I'm just a go over home. I know dark clouds will hover over me. I know my pathway is rough and steep, but golden fields lie out before me, where weary eyes no more will weep. I'm going home to see my Savior. I'm going home, no more to roam, just to go in over Jordan. I'm just a go in over home. I'm just a go in over home. Yeah, when I get to heaven, I'm going to look up all those people. I'm going to look up all my friends. And when we can't have the usual gatherings, the usual wakes, the usual funerals, the usual sitting together and being with each other, it's really hard. Carter Stanley, Ralph and Carter Stanley, said what hillbillies do is they sing songs for each other. And this was, their question was, after they sang songs for everybody, who was going to sing for them? And the song that this one goes, off I sing for my friends when death's cold hand I see. But when I am called, who will sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing one song for me? All the musicians that I know that I don't have a lot of requests, but my request is, when I pass, I want them to sing this song for me. So I've got people lined up to do it for me. And they know exactly what key I want it in and what chords I don't want played. And why I love this song, because it's my belief that all the things that we're worried about in this world, all the things that didn't happen the way we expected them to, or the way that did happen, things that were unexpected, and just seems so confusing here. My belief, and I have to believe, is once we cross over, it's all going to make sense. And it makes sense right away. And this is the song I'm hoping for, is that we will all understand it by and by, further along. So when I pass, people in Chicago and Iowa and Indiana and Florida are all going to sing this song for me to themselves. You don't have to be here. Tempted and tried, we're off made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long. Why there are others living about us, never molested, though in the wrong. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When death has come and taken our loved ones, it leaves our home so lonely and drear. Then we will wander while others prosper, living so wicked year after year. Farther along, we know all about it. Farther along, we understand why. Cheer up, my brothers, and live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When we see Jesus coming in glory, when he comes down from his home in the sky, then we shall meet in that bright mansion. We'll understand it all by and by. Farther along, know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. We That's my hope, is that we're all going to understand it. We're all going to get to heaven. And when we get there, we're going to have a cocktail and a cigarette that's 9 miles long. In the meantime, we have to settle for a little bit of paradise right here in our neighborhood. And it's going to get better. Who all got their shot last week? Anybody there? Yeah, who's scheduled for next week? All right, good. We're going to get everybody vaccinated, and then we're going to get our own bubble back. What a lovely deal that will be. And we can be with each other the way we're supposed to. But if you can spell, sing along. You take C-N, an R, and an E-S-S, W-I-N-D, that spells press, queen, and it means paradise. You take the C-N, an R, and an E-S-S, W-I-N-D, that spells press, queen, it's mighty nice. It don't cover a lot when you look on the map. Geography, well, I was looking at my retirement map. You take a C and an R and an E-S-S, W-I-N-D, and that spells crash swing, and that's home to me. And that spells crash swing, and it means paradise in Gainesville, Georgia, USA. All right, look me up when you get to heaven. I'm buying. God bless. Stay safe.